Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review of 90 Day Fiance, Season 6, Episode 11, No Silent Partner.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop
auntie
boop.
that everybody needs.
You can make this up.
Now you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Auntie that lies, sweet old auntie. Auntie that waits. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, hey everybody, and this is Auntie. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, including my members, thank you all so much for your continued support. Before I start, I want to make sure that I shout out two super chats that I missed in the last live. My moderator extraordinaire sent them to me, and I want to make sure that I say thank you. Um, the first one is to April Parks. April Parks, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. And to Bianca, thank you so much for the 4.99 super chat. They both left these super chats under the Ready to Love video. Okay. So thank you so much, ladies. I hate when I miss people, like I really do. Thank you so much to my moderator extraordinaire for sending those to me. Y'all, this cotton freaking episode. If I had to give this episode a rating, I would give this episode a D. I thought it was not cohesive. I thought it was all over the place. And we're going to, talk about it. But let me know down in the comments section what you would have given this episode of 90 Day Fiance. Like, I mean, we've been doing this for too long now for these episodes to be all over the place like that, right? So let me know again in the comments section what you would have given this cotton freaking um, show. The first couple that I want to talk about is Tiffany and Ronald. Y'all, I swear, I skipped through most of it. I was not interested in what Tiffany had to say whatsoever. I think that she's playing games. She's talking about divorce. She's gone to see a divorce lawyer. She's saying that she's not going to move to Africa. She's got to watch out for her and her sons. Ronald doesn't make any money. He's not serious about this. She says all of these things, right? But then today, allegedly, an article came out where they went on Instagram to clear up that they're not, getting divorced or separated or some bullshit like that. With couples like that, you just can't make the investment. I'm sorry to all the people who have made the investment in this woman, but I just refuse to make the investment in someone that just doesn't appear, okay? And I say it doesn't appear to have any integrity or honesty in her fat ass. And I just, I can't do it. I really seriously can't do it. The next couple that I want to talk about is Jovi and Yara. Of course, if Jovi has gone away and Yara is supposed to be um, getting help from Jovi's mom. And, she's acting as if the mom is in the way And she says that she's the big girl. She's not 16 years old and all of that because the mother is, checking up on her and making sure that, her and the baby are okay. I mean, after all, this is her first grandbaby and her son is away. They have a storm that's supposed to be coming through. So how else was she supposed to act? And so, Jovi tells her she's not, I mean, Yara tells her she's not 16 and she's a strong woman and that she can do this. And then Karma bites her in her ass and she finds out that she has the virus. Yes, bitch. She has the virus and she's in there with a newborn baby. And guess who she needs? Jovi's mama. That's what you get for talking all of that smack. Now I know that she just had a baby and it's bad timing and everything, but you know what? You can never bite the hand that feeds you or the hand that needs you. Okay, I'm just trying to tell you right now. So she finds out that she has it. She said that she was having headaches and all that kind of stuff, and she's been exhausted. Going from here and there and everywhere. And so, of course, she has to depend on Jovi's mom to help her with the baby. And thankfully, she didn't hear all of that bull she was talking about her behind her back. And I think that she probably would have been there anyway. And so she says that she talked to, the doctor about breastfeeding the baby. And she said that, the doctor told her to call her pediatrician. She called her pediatrician, and her pediatrician told her that this would be something good for her. Look, I ain't gonna go out there and say whether or not the pediatrician don't know what they're talking about or not, but it appears that based on her phone conversation with Jovi, that she did not pass it on to her baby, and so God bless the baby. God is always going to take care of the babies, right? And so, and I know that a lot of mothers and fathers, especially single mothers and fathers, found themselves in that same position. So I won't drag her the way that I really want to drag her. But, when somebody is helping you and they're looking out for you and stuff, you be grateful for that help and that looking out, right? Okay. All right. So the next couple that I want to talk about. Let me think. Who's the next couple that who's the next couple I want to talk about? Michael and Angela. Let's just go ahead on and get this book over with. Shall we? Yes, we shall. So of course we know that Angela has had surgery. She has spent $11.5 million of African money, right, on all this surgery. She has been a smoker since she was, in the womb and wants to blame Michael for it. Now, Angela wants to have a facelift. She was turned down by the doctor, by this particular doctor. But everything is Michael's fault. Michael talked to his aunt about all of the money that Angela has been spending. And because of that, Michael said, you know what? I really don't feel like fucking with her right now. I'm going to give her the silent treatment because of the way she talks to me and because of the fact that she doesn't respect Michael at all. So we see Angela in this particular episode, constantly trying to call Michael. That's got to be worrisome as hell. And of course, Michael isn't answering. We see her with her grandkids, which I think that Angela is very good with her grandkids. She's in the backyard and she's working out and all that kind of stuff. They try some kind of green smoothie and she tries it with her two granddaughters. And after they put jelly in it, they seem to like the green smoothie. So Angela, so far, over the last, I believe she said 6 to 8 weeks, has lost 42 pounds. Congratulations to Angela for the weight loss. But it ain't did nothing for her personality. It hasn't done anything for that. Now, if she could get a personality reduction, bitch, then we be doing something. So anyway, Angela decides that, she is going to talk to her daughter about this. And so she tells her daughter that, she's sick of Michael. If her surgeries fuck up and, she don't get what she wants to get in life, then she don't really want to be bothered with Michael anymore. Michael's not returning any of her phone calls. He's not answering the phone when her bitch ass called. He just tired of her, right? And so, the daughter is speculating, of course, she's never really thought that the marriage was going to work. Nobody really did. And the daughter speculates at the end of the day that Michael could be probably mad because of all the money that Angela is spending. Oh, excuse me. Because of all the money that Angela is spending and not being focused on them having a baby. As we know, Michael wanted to have a baby. Angela asked her daughter if she could have one of her eggs, and she said that she would tote it. But right now, Angela's not toting anything, okay? Not even all of that weight, because Angela has had multiple surgeries. She's had a breast reduction. She's had, some type of gastric surgery. And so Angela feel like she's living her best life, but she wants Michael to be at her beck and call, and she wants Michael to, feed into all of this stuff. And Michael is just like, no, I'm not feeding into this. I'm not feeling this at all, right? And so we see Angela now go over to an IT, to a phone company, some little house joint. I don't know where the hell. I don't know where the hell. Okay, but this joint was up in the house. And so she went in there, and it was a gentleman in there, little young guy looking kind of nerdy and everything. And he was like, how can I help you? And Angela was like, I want to put a GPS tracking device on my husband's telephone. He's not answering my phone calls. He's not calling me. And I think he up to something. I think that he's doing something. And so the guy was like, well, legally, we can't put a GPS track on it. She said, well, is there any other kind of way that you can track my husband, or I can track my husband? The dude said, how are you communicating with him? And she said, through WhatsApp. He said, now what you can do, okay, I'm going to tell you what you can do. You can go in on and call your husband, right, and ask him to turn on his location, all right? And then when he talks to you and all of that, text you or whatever, he has to push this button to let you know where the fuck he is. And so, of course, Michael, he didn't marry Angela now. He done got the good. You know what I'm saying? He got his status and all of that kind of stuff, being married to America. He don't need Angela's ass no more, nor do we want her anymore. So Angela, calls Michael on the phone. First she called him on the phone regularly, and he doesn't pick up. And then she calls him on what do you call it? Skype, right? She's got this veil on her face because she says she got an abscess on her teeth again. And she says that, smoking, years of smoking cigarettes, and then with this stress with Michael. Every time she talks to Michael, y'all, can y'all believe it? I'm about to say this. When she talks to Michael, the abscess gets activated and it pumps up in her. Angela, cut that boo out. Nobody's buying that. Like, right? You're an old woman from Macon, Georgia, or wherever the hell you are, and you're blaming this man all the way in Africa for the stresses that you're going through in your life. How about you take your ass back to work? How about you do that? How about you find a crowd? How about you do something else? But don't keep calling this man in Africa. I mean, I know he's your husband and everything, but bitch, you didn't console him when you did any of these surgeries. And so Michael was feeling some kind of way. And bitch, so was the typical man or woman who feel like they don't have their voices not being heard in the relationship. But anyway, I can't talk anything that makes sense with and put Angela in the same goddamn sentence. It's so unfortunate to Michael. But we've seen Angela mistreat Michael. In my opinion, we've seen Angela talk extremely abusive to him. She said that this week that she's the mean bitch and all this some kind of stuff. Your all the warnings your mother gave you was true. All the warnings that your mother, your auntie, your uncle, your brother, all of them. Angela admitted today that they were all fucking true. That they ain't never told a lie. Where's the lie? Angela said. So Angela calls Michael. Soon as Michael pick up the phone, hello, Michael, I need you to turn on your tracking device on your location on your phone, on your app. Michael, like, wait a minute, damn it, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. Yes, the hell I am. I've been talking to you like this. I need to find out what you've been doing because I know you ain't doing the right thing, Michael. Turn on. The dude sitting up there uncomfortable than a month. He don't know what to do with himself because now he caught in the middle of this bull with this woman. She cussing him out, calling him all kinds of every name but the cotton freaking child of God. No respect whatsoever for Michael because Michael said, you ain't gonna call me and talk to me like that. Angela is now feeling like that she is now large, bitch, and in charge. Because Michael has grown some cotton freaking backbone. I was gonna say something else. But he's finally got some backbone and he ain't taking it no more. Michael said, kiss his ass. He is not turning anything on his phone. She wants this, and I know people want me to act that out. I know y'all do, but I refuse because I think it comes from such an ignorant place. You felt like you are an American and a white American and a white American woman, Angela. She turns her phone to the daggone tech guy and says, this is the guy that used me. This is the guy that won't do it. For what? Why you got him on there like that? If you thought that way about Michael now, you thought that way about Michael then. There's no way in the world, Angela, that you didn't think like that about Michael. You had your apprehension. She said the trust level was not there. Why? Because he not at your beck and call. Angela calls him later on in the evening with that same old fucked up mask on, and tells Michael she's sick of him. She don't want to be with him anymore. So Michael was said, I've been calling you, Angela. What about when you don't pick up? See, it's all right for Angela not to pick up. It's not all right for her Nigerian husband not to pick up. It's not all right for her African husband not to pick up. It's not all right for her black husband not to pick up. Let's go ahead on and keep it funky out here. It ain't okay for any of that to happen. Angela, we see the writing through the wall and on the wall. Now the true way you felt about Michael is coming out. Michael is worthy of being tracked because you believe he's your property and you paid for him. And so when Michael asks her how's her house, she falls back on the bed. Let me tell you something. That bitch house was nasty than a mofo. Nasty bitch. Clean. How about you take the time that you're gonna call Michael and clean up all that mountains of shit you got in your bedroom? Thank you so much, Teresa, for the $10 super chat. Every time Angela get mad at Michael, she says she don't want to be with him anymore. Michael said, bunk that. I'm not going to beg. Michael got tired of that crap. Absolutely, Teresa. Absolutely. That part. That part. That part. Angela's house was nasty than a mofo. Angela had stuff stacked up over here. Now I can say that this office needs to be rearranged, right? I got some shoes and stuff like that. I need to rearrange my stuff. But that filthy, nasty mess that she got sitting up at the corner like this, Angela had dirt all over the place, all clothes, all balled, all up on the floor. I mean, thank you so much, Linda Hernandez, for the 4.99 super chat. Auntie Lord, I can't wait for you to get to Natalie and I'm rats crawling on her and the stove. Nasty, nasty. I'll get there. I ain't there yet. Thank you. Try not to miss super chats tonight, y'all. Okay. I hate when I miss what you all have to say. Your house need to be clean, Angela. How about you concentrate on that? How about you take a little bit of time where you're not getting your phone call returned to clean that mother? What kind of example are you setting to them little grandbabies? They should be seeing a grandma or Mima keeping a clean house so that they can replicate that, so that they can do that. What are you teaching your grandkids? It's nasty than a mother in there. And you worrying about your husband not supporting you, not calling you, and then she's gonna sit out there on the balcony and say that Michael lied to her from the beginning. He lied about the size of the deed. She said that Michael, she telling everybody that Michael got a BJ, but you stayed with him. You knew he got the BJ, but you stayed. And not only did you stay, but you paid to stay. And you paid to lay. And then you talking about something, I ain't gonna be looking stupid. You've been looking stupid for the last 6 years, bitch. Bitch, you've been looking stupid since you've been on this mother. Who you fooling? In my opinion, you've been looking stupid for a long time. Because you're a walking contradiction. And you want to blame everybody for what you're going through in your cotton freaking life. The hell out of here with that bull. The next couple I want to talk about is Andrei and Elizabeth. They are all going on the RV. Andrei is at home and he is bragging about the fact that he has a commercial driver's license, a CDL, and that he's going to be driving this van. He just think he the man. Oh my God. So Andrei says that he is going to be going to pick everybody up. And the purpose of this trip for him is to get close to that bank book of chucks. Andrei said that he wants the business, he wants $100,000. If he don't get it and he don't build a relationship with Chuck, it's gonna be catastrophical. It's gonna be fucking catastrophical. So he's driving down the road. Okay. Is that another super chat? I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Embassy, for the 4.99 super chat. Auntie, your outfit is so cute. Loving the look. Angela repulses me, and TLC needs to fire her. She humiliated Michael and refuses accountability. Well, Amber, you better go ahead. You better read, Amber. Thank you so much, Amber, for the super chat. Thank you, boo. Amber is here to read, okay? Reading Rainbow, the library is open with Amber, okay? So Andrei is driving. He gets around the corner, makes his first turn, and dumps everything out the refrigerator in the RV. This mofo don't know what he doing. He just want to be in charge. So they get to the sister's house. He gets the backing the thing up. He tears down the sign in their damn neighborhood. First of all, he backing the RV up at 35 miles per hour. Bitch, slow the hell. You in a residential zone. Do 5 miles per hour when you back that bitch up. You ain't got to be out there backing that up like that. Golly. Thank you so much, Tanya Lewis, for the $4.99 super chat. Hey, Auntie, I don't watch this show, but had to get on to get some laughs before turning in. Thank you, Tanya. Appreciate you. Thank you. So basically, Andres, they get in it. They realize that it's too small. It ain't enough mofos to be on it, right? And so the luggage that they using the luggage thing at the bottom, it's just a hot ass mess. But this is Andre's attempt at trying to get with Chuck. The storyline is so fake, it's getting on my nerve. God damn it, this is getting on my nerve. But y'all insisted and voted for me to continue to do this bull. And so I'm doing it. Okay. But the arguing, all of that stuff already. They get on a van and Andre is talking business with Chuck. Chuck indicates that he did not want to ever talk business with him. And because he knew that people would go get mad. And then the sister Becky hears it. Becky was like, this is what I'm talking about, this backstabbing bull that y'all keep doing. And it is some backstabbing bull that they doing. Chuck is telling him how many homes that he's purchased. He purchased one. He said for $50,000, he's going to sell it for $100,000. He said one of them he's getting ready to go to, two of them he's getting ready to go to closing on. Andre said, look, I ain't going to be busting up kitchens for the rest of my damn career. If I don't hook up with you, Chuck, it's going to be catastrophical. And I've got to make my papers off of you. This is the only means of income that I can think of. I'm not going to go out there and work a regular 9-to-5 job. They end up getting into an argument. Andre takes a wrong turn, allegedly. They're on some back road, and he wants Becky to get her ass out of there like he's going to box her. I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way in the world that anybody's brothers would allow that to happen. Okay, the next couple that I'm going to talk about is Kalani and Asuelu. Kalani is, on this vacation with Asuelu. She says that she got up 5 times during the night to go and breastfeed her children. I call bullshit on it. Let me tell you why I call bullshit on it. First of all, your man said that y'all been drinking and doing all kinds of stuff. You mean to tell me that you are breastfeeding your children? You got alcohol and stuff all up in your system, Kalani? Is that what you saying? You up there for a romantical weekend with your husband. You got your mommy and your kids, and you drinking and then giving the baby breast milk. So you trying to say that you didn't pump that? You trying to say like this some bull? This either she's in trying to imply that she's an irresponsible mother by providing alcohol. Okay. So Kalani is saying that she's breastfeeding this baby, right? What is Kalani trying to communicate to us? Is Kalani trying to say that it is okay to breastfeed your children and drink alcohol? Because I don't know. I'm past childbearing or childbearing years. Is that what Kalani is trying to tell us? Or did they not have this romantical night where they was drinking and boozing and all of that kind of stuff? I'm asking. I'm just asking a question. I ain't making a yeah, okay. Make it make sense. So how are you breastfeeding your babies? Why would you lead off with that? But that ain't what he said they had. Specify that, clear that out. These people, I'm telling you right, if you're looking at these people to be upstanding citizens and provide an example of how your life is supposed to go, you're going to be fucked up, in my opinion. Because I just was so shocked that he would say that and she was talking about going back and forth breastfeeding. And I ain't here to judge nobody. I'm just here to say, okay. But anyway, they go up on some little Jeep ride and they go up to the top of the mountain and Asuelu is happy and she happy and then she decides that she has to tell Asuelu that she filed for a divorce. Now, the reason why I believe that she did this is because she wants to bring in an argument with the family. Because this is opening up the door to the family because Asuelu already knew. Daddy Low had already told Asuelu. So the Asuelu walking away and trying to be okay about the bulls, this is some bull. Work better on these storylines, bitch. This stuff is not fooling us. We don't. I guess maybe I don't believe it. He already knew. He already knew about it, and he said that he knew about it, but he didn't take it seriously. And as soon as he had a fender bender, but he's wait a minute, okay. Let me go back on this bull. Let me go back a little bit on this bullshit. Now, the episode before, Asuelu said that he got into a life-threatening car accident, that he was scared to drive. Kalani came up with some bullshit, right? And said that, because see, at this point, I have to lean, right? I just need to lean. Kalani says that, she decided that she was going to stay in this relationship with her husband, right? Yeah, I'm feeling a mess right now with these mofos. She's saying that, I almost lost my husband, so now I don't want to get the divorce. But the next week, this bitch is driving 450, 700 miles to a resort. Make that make sense. I thought the mother just got into a life-threatening car accident and he was scared to drive, and now the bitch is driving. Y'all help me. I don't see no ways tied. I don't see no fear in this bitch. I don't see none of this. Thank you, Barbara, for the $4.99 super chat. I watched the show tonight and then had to watch Auntie to get my sanity back. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm trying. I mean, help me. Because I could have sworn he said that he didn't think he was going to be a person that was in a series. See, that's the kind of stuff you don't play with if they playing. You don't sit up there and act like or play with a car accident and the severity of it. Because there have been people who've been in these car accidents and have almost lost their lives. Ain't nobody playing with no bull like this with him. And now you got your girl, and you know what? I can't. Y'all want me to keep doing this. Y'all want me to keep. I'm ready to just jump up out this chair and run like a mutt in here. Y'all make sure y'all hit that daggone like button and share this video. Subscribe and share it. Anyway, they decide that they're going to stay together. And then he forgave her for it. Next couple, Mike and Natalie. Bitch. Bitch. Let me get my sanity together. Hold on. Let me sit up straight with both of my feet flat to the floor. So Mike and Natalie are back at home. As we know, Natalie indicated that Mike's mother called her a hooker. If Trish had called Natalie a hooker, it would have been everybody's meme on Instagram. TLC would have ran it coming out of her mouth multiple times. If TLC don't run it, it didn't happen. Natalie's a motherfucking liar. Natalie wanted to get out there. She wanted to act ignorant. She wanted to disrespect his mother. She was on get back time. And that's exactly what that was. She know damn well that Trish did not call her a hooker. But unless she's mad about something, she doesn't have the capacity to communicate. And just say, Trish, you pissed me off when you did not approve of my marriage to Michael. You almost fucked up my plans to stay here in America. I'm just saying. Allegedly, in my opinion. Just tell the mother that you didn't appreciate how she treated you and the next door neighbor. But if Trish had even halfway mumbled the word hooker, TLC would have caught that joint. You think they would have missed that? You think they would have missed the opportunity of running that hooker comment? They make stuff magically appear that ain't never happened, bitch. You mean to tell me they gonna make something disappear that did happen? Get the fuck out of here. Natalie with that book. So anyway, she's back at home with Michael. She wants to talk to Michael about, the situation. She doesn't know how to broach it, right? She done went to a damn pet store and got a rat. Who has a rat crawling all over them other than a rat? Nelly got a rat up there, girl. I don't know. She want to call that bitch Ben, like my Ben. I don't know to do y'all remember that song by Michael Jackson? I don't remember the damn lyrics to it, but bitch, that's what it brought me back to, Ben. This bitch done picked up a rat. Out of all the things at the pet shop she could have gotten, she decided to get a rat. Most appropriate, Natalie. Most appropriate. Couldn't have picked a better pet for yourself. She said she's gonna put that in a shoebox, and she gonna teach it tricks like Shawshank Redemption, bitch. Like the Green Mile. She gonna take that joint to the circus, like on a Green Mile. So she's, wanting to have this conversation with Michael about the mother and about the mother calling her a hooker. And Mike is like, okay, let's go ahead on and have a conversation. Natalie says you want to have a conversation. So Natalie says, I shook you, my mother. Is my mother? He said, we ain't going to talk about your mother, Natalie. We're going to talk about you. When did my mother say this? Your mother called me hooker, Michael. You know your mother called me hooker. Michael said my mother didn't call you a hooker. But Natalie, you feel like you could do what you want to do. You feel like you could say what you want to say. I have an education, Michael. I have degrees, and I have morals. Bitch, you don't have no morals. Your mother showed you that I'm supposed to be an interpreter. I will be an interpreter for a TV station. Because your goal and your dream and your aspiration is to be an actress and a model. But Natalie, you can't even get your picture straight on Instagram. The fuck? You can't even get your pictures in your live straight on Instagram. You're looking at how to first, Natalie, let's just start with the hair. See, I don't feel like breaking her down like this. I'm gonna have to use another video to break Natalie down. But Natalie, I'm telling you, honey, you can interpret for a mother. at a TV station, you can interpret it for at an elementary school. I just want to live my dreams, Michael. I know what I want to do. I know why I married you, Michael. Michael is pissed at this point because she got the rat going all over the place. But Michael is he's some cut too. And I'm gonna make a real quick video after this one to show y'all just how much of a cut Michael is. Yeah. We're gonna talk about Michael's bitch ass too. Bottom line, Natalie says that she feels like she's got to backpedal and pussy pop, and she's got to lie, and she's got to be the one to apologize in order to keep, peace with her husband. We ain't buying it, Natalie. The woman ain't never called you no hooker, bitch. And if she did call you one, if the shoe fit, Cinderella, bitch, put it on. Put it on, Natalie. You know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm done. Y'all, I got a video that's coming up after this. I think that's what's on my mind. And I'm getting ready to just go ahead on and drop the T. Okay? Y'all hang around for a little bit, and I will get right back with y'all on this. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who super chatted. Thank you so much to my moderators who keep the chat nice and safe. Y'all give me about 5 minutes. I'm coming right back because I'm getting ready to tell y'all what the hell's on my mind with this damn Michael. Love y'all.